From strikes, to slides, to stolen bases, catch the action of the 2007 Fort Worth Cats on Time Warner Cable Metro Sports. Follow the Cats as they battle for their third consecutive league championship. Tune in to Channel 185 or Channel 960, or catch the games on Time Warner Cable Video on Demand. Fort Worth Cats Baseball, sponsored by the Bell Group and Time Warner Cable Metro Sports.
Good evening and welcome to Reunion Arena. This is Cash America Quarterback Bowl 2. Dan McDowell, Norm Hitchkiss, and Gordon Keith here with you on Sports Radio 1310 The Ticket. Now, if you are on your way to Reunion Arena or already here listening to us on The Ticket, please listen to the game on FM 87.7. We will have the non-delayed action, 87.7. You'll be able to hear us and the broadcast and all the mic'd up players and everything behind the scenes as well. So tune in to 87.7. You will get a special treat in the form of listening on FM on your little tiny radio.
Down on the field right now, Roger Staubach's throwing some passes to P1s.
Throwing passes to lucky P1s, really?
Yeah, lucky P1s.
All right. Roger Staubach looks in awesome shape. He is 65 years old. Is that right, Norm?
64?
65 years young, Dan.
He's. Do you think that he could beat you in the 40?
Yes.
Now, why you want to make fun of Norm's disability?
I'm just asking. Norm is 10 years younger than him.
I'm not sure Rich could.
Rich Phillips?
Yes.
All right.
Though the most stunning performance of last year's quarterback bowl was undoubtedly turned in by Rich Phillips.
Absolutely, and I expect a repeat performance this year.
Now, last year's striker team Hardline defeated sprint team users. Is that true?
28-21.
And what did Rich contribute to that?
He caught about 3 or 4 passes. He was just fantastic. He really was. Caught 4 passes and one of them for a touchdown.
The only touchdown for team users last year.
Users.
And then over on the other side, Corby Davidson seemed to be the dominant receiver as far as ticket personnel are concerned.
Corby's good.
9 receptions for 86 yards and total domination.
Corby's a good athlete.
Words.
He's a good athlete.
Is he?
Yeah, he really is. Very good athlete.
Corby's a great athlete.
He really is.
Doesn't seem to practice. He just kind of shows up, and there he is.
So good points by all of us.
I think so, perhaps. Now, if you look at these teams, Norm, striker team Staubach, the victor last year, also, as far as rings are concerned, I think they'd have the edge, right?
Yes.
With Roger and Larry Brown. Heck, they've got 2 MVPs of the Super Bowl.
2 Super Bowl MVPs there. Wow.
Jay Novacek has a few rings.
Yep.
Drew
Jay has
Pearson,
3.
How many does Drew have?
Drew would have 2.
But does that
One.
really mean anything
One.
tonight? I think tonight all of the accolades, all of the past accomplishments, those all get washed away.
Probably. Now, Danny White has a ring. Jay Saldy has a ring.
Yep.
What can you tell us about Jay Saldy, Gordon?
I've never even heard of this man.
All right. Herschel Walker and Rocket Ismail do not have rings, but they have youth and speed on their side, I would imagine.
Bodies.
And Herschel has a
Stop
Heisman.
with that, Norm?
Great bodies.
As a matter
He's
of
just
fact.
creeping everyone out with that.
All right, so this is Cash America Quarterback Bowl 2, featuring striker team Hardline and sprint team users. The Hardline won last year. And right now we are going to – I see.
By the way, did it mean anything in the pregame as the players came out to warm up that they played John Cougar Mellencamp's Hurt So Good as they came out to warm up? Is there any inference there?
Boy, Roger's putting on a little show out there, and you can tell who at least many of the fans came out here to see. Roger Staubach is showing off.
People still remember him in this Metroplex.
Do you think so, Gordon?
Yeah.
That's a great point. All right, this is Cash America Quarterback Bowl 2. And now we will send it down to the field where PA announcer Chris House is standing by with the team introductions.
And now let's meet the players in the Cash America Quarterback Bowl. These are the players for Danny White's Sprint Team Musers.
Yes.
First up, the winner of the Musers Open Tryout, number 9, Johnny Williams.
He's so great.
He can play. Look at his body.
And 2 of America's and Texas' real heroes are U.S. soldiers.
Whoa. Okay, there we go. Sure.
That's Justin Bahima wearing the Rangers jersey and Captain Robert Paul wearing the Musers jersey.
Hello.
The other P1 players who generously donated to charity to be a part of the fun. Number 21, John Bowling. Number 35, Roy McClurg.
I'm Roy McClurg.
Number 40, Wesley Williams.
Not a fan favorite.
Number 56, Chris Bridges. Number 62, Josh Stroud. And now the Gentle Musers themselves with a little help from Bad Radio. Number 13, Ticket Ticker Guy, Rich Dick Hicks Phillips.
Oh
Look
dear.
how his belly sticks so far out.
Number 50, one
basketball.
half of Bad Radio, representing South Louisville, Bob Sturr.
Dan, wouldn't that correctly be 1/3 of Bad Radio?
Number
1/5.
23, Craig Junior Miller, man, Miller.
He's wearing his cycling helmet. An interesting touch.
And number 10, yeah, Jub Giorgio George Dunham.
Looks like he pulled a hammy running out.
How odd for the stadium announcer to be introduced in the stadium.
And now let's turn our attention to the P1s that make up Roger Staubach's striker team Hardline.
Boo. Yeah, this guy looks in shape right here. This guy may be trouble.
The winner of the Hardline team tryout, number 9, Paul Simmons.
Now, to paint the picture of Paul Simmons, he looks just like Sacha Baron Cohen, the guy who does Borat.
And 2 of America's and Texas' real heroes are U.S. soldiers. Colonel Richard Clark in the cowboy jersey of the Air Force. And in the Stars jersey, J.R. Martinez of the U.S. Army.
Getting a few standing ovations here.
They're joined by the other paying to play P1 playermen. Number 6, Eric Peterman.
Oh, wait a minute.
Made
We've
up
already
last
had
name.
a football player named Peterman in this area. He couldn't play at all.
Number 31 from Rowlett, Texas, Andy Faulkner.
What was his name?
Faulkner.
Okay.
Number 40, Tim Keenan. Number 41, John Cervantes.
So he can roll an R.
Uh-oh.
Number 81, Kyle Hodgkinson.
10.
Inventor of a horrible disease.
And number 79, Gary Bass.
Is he any relation to Sean Bass, the noted broadcaster?
Don't think so.
And now, it's the Hardline proper and crew. Number 10, he's the power down. I'm Ty Walker. Number 20 is the newest member of the ticket team. You hear him daily on Bad Radio. Donnie Doo.
That's Donovan Lewis, a fan
reception.
favorite here.
Number 3, here he is, the Cobra. Here's Cobra, the most abrasive, over-the-top personality at the Little Ticket, Corby Davidson. It's hammer time. We call him Sweet Grego, number 32, Greg the Hammer Williams.
Chris House has got a little Michael
And
Buffer in him,
Staubach
doesn't he?
Team Hardline is coached by the old Gray Wolf himself, Mike Reiner.
Oh, what? So tasteless. He's flashing the shocker.
Ah, yes.
As he walks slowly.
And
Everybody
now the
else
real
jogged
stars
out.
of the show, the legendary Cowboys football players and our special guests. First, please help us welcome from Stryker Team Hardline and Sprint Team users, respectively, Jeff Staubach and Reed White, the offspring of our quarterback legends.
Which is which?
This is the matchup to watch. These two guys hate each other.
This tight end played with both
Why are they
Roger
slapping
Staubach
each other
and
on the
Danny
back
White
as
as
they
a
came
member
out?
of the
Because
Cowboys,
they're
including the
gonna inherit
teams from
millions.
Super Bowl 12 and 13. Number 97, Jay Saldi.
So this guy was a player at one time?
A
Number
top-notch
24
guy.
is
Starting
the
tight
Ticket's
end.
own quarterback covering Bob Sturm on the Cowboys pregame show.
Starting
He's
tight
the
end?
MVP
Yeah.
of Super Bowl 30 and a 3-time champion. Say what's up to LB, Larry Brown.
The 320th player
The
picked in the
blazing
draft.
speed of this wide receiver earned him the nickname Rocket. He
got
led
good
the
value there.
Cowboys in receiving
value.
in 1999, catching passes from Troy Aikman. Number 81, Raheem Rocket Ismail.
Why is he bringing a bottle of ketchup onto the field?
This tight end is a 3-time Pro Bowler in the first 5 years of his career. Say hello to 8-2, Jason Woodland. Number 34, the Heisman Trophy winner from Georgia, a 2-time Pro Bowler, the great Herschel Walker. Number 84 is the Pro Bowl tight end and everyone's favorite Super Bowl winning Wyoming Cowboy, Jay Novacek.
There's tight ends everywhere here.
I know. So one I'm
And
going to
number
talk to later.
88, one of the greatest receivers in NFL history, immortalized with the reception of the Hail Mary Super Bowl champ, Drew Pearson.
Boy, maybe the biggest reception we've heard tonight.
And now the quarterbacks of the Quarterback Bowl. He led the Cowboys to 3 straight NFC Championship games. Named to the Pro Bowl as both a punter and a quarterback. Highly successful coach of Arena Football League's Arizona Rattlers. And currently the Utah Blaze and the charter member of the Dunham and Miller Hall of Fame, Dallas Cowboys legend, number 11, Danny White.
Oh.
He's a Heisman Trophy winner that served America in
my.
the U.S. Navy, a 2-time Super Bowl winner, member of the Cowboys Ring of Honor,
bet
and
he
the
gets
NFL
laughing applause.
Hall of Fame, Captain America, Captain Comeback, and Dallas Cowboys all-time legend, number 12, Roger Staubach.
Wow, everyone on their feet here in Reunion Arena. Doesn't matter which team you're rooting for, everybody's rooting for Captain Comeback.
Good point, Gordon. Well, there are your starting lineups for the Cash America Quarterback Bowl 2 with Stryker Team Hardline and Sprint Team users. We will have kickoff within about 10 minutes or so.
We don't kick off, Dan. There's no kick.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, we will have the start of the game
Face
within
off.
10 minutes or so. Face off?
Jump
the
ball.
jump ball? Well, how are they going to
jump
start
ball?
this
Who
thing?
knows?
I think they just kind of started.
Yep.
And they will start it next. So stay with us here on Sports Radio 1310, The Ticket, for the Cash America Quarterback Bowl. Chewed up, in your face, next.
How long's this break, Dave?
where to travel first, you, Jan Hildebrand, turn to free on demand from Time Warner Cable. A treasure trove of music, fitness, movies, kid shows, and food, and all free for the taking. Like a true pioneer, your discovery of free on demand gave us all a lot more. Ms. Hildebrand, you not only discovered the power of free shows at your leisure, you discovered the power of you.
Discover the power of digital cable with free on demand. Call Time Warner Cable today, 972-PIC-TWC.
Who's got stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, or the ramparts
Yep, we know. We've got it.
Were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, saves us that star-spangled banner wave o'er the land and the free and the home of the brave.
That was Olympic gold medalist Carly Patterson with the national anthem tonight. Welcome back to the Cash America Quarterback Bowl 2. We're just about to begin here at Reunion Arena in downtown Dallas. Inside Reunion Arena, you can listen to us on the ticket, but you will be hearing our delayed broadcast. So tune into the game on FM 87.7 if you are in the arena, FM 87.7 to hear the live feed.
Already an early leader in best sign of the night. Somebody's got a huge piece of orange poster board down there that says MFFL, Musers Fan for Life.
Very nice.
That might be the only MFFL active after tonight, Dan.
What a sports night this is.
Yes.
As you have Cash America Quarterback Bowl 2. It'll be over in plenty of time for you to catch the entire Mavs Game 6, the final game.
Maybe.
As
and
predicted
right now,
by Norm Hitchkes.
Right now, Yankees and Rangers playing game 2 of a doubleheader where the Rangers lost the first game this afternoon.
I said a big sports day.
Right.
The coin toss is going to occur very soon. I would assume Roger Staubach and Danny White will be involved in that. Now it looks like the coaches may as well, as George Dunham is lumbering out to the midfield stripe. Midfield here is the 25-yard line. Craig Miller sprints out there as well. Jay Novacek is at midfield, chucking one all the way down the field to Drew Pearson. We are just about to get underway here, folks.
This is huge.
Very exciting.
This coin toss is huge.
How many officials do we have tonight? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I see another 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 more suited out in the far end zone.
And there's a lot of new rules to go over, Norm. You got to get this thing right.
The officials are part of a new program here in Dallas to give homeless people a chance to referee a game.
Has there been a call for that?
It's an esteem-building exercise.
Of course, the game starts without a kickoff. It will start on a goal line. That's where every offensive possession starts. We'll start on the goal line. You have 4 plays to get to midfield. Then you have 4 plays to try and score the touchdown. If you do not, it's a turnover on downs, and the opposing team will start back on their own goal line again. So you got to go the whole 50 yards every time, unless you get the ball via turnover.
I'm wondering how Larry Brown is thinking, having to cover Herschel Walker and or Rocket Ismail tonight.
Let's send it down to the field now. We're going to have the coin toss and find out who gets the ball first.
I know they're saying they mess up the sound. Well,
there's some confusion because no one remembered to bring a coin.
They're now going throughout the crowd to find somebody with a coin. Danny White is standing down there with George Dunham and Craig Miller.
Looks like it's going to be rock, paper, scissors, Dan.
Well, we need the other team involved in the coin toss as well, I believe.
They're playing against each other.
And
I've talked to everybody.
Roger Staubach is signing autographs as they kind of look for him. See, this is Roger's game, right?
Yeah.
He says, you know when you'll toss the coin?
When I'm ready.
Yes, when I get over there.
When I'm good and ready.
Roger is out there with Corby and Grego. So Roger is done signing autographs. He's just a nice guy, and looks like the coin toss is going to occur as Danny White, George Dunham, and Craig Miller walk to midfield to meet Grego, Corby, and Roger Staubach. Let's listen in.
No smiles.
Bad mouth me on the radio every morning. I got to go to work, listen to you.
I'm sorry. Cool tonight.
65 years old, I get hammered on the radio.
I know. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hey, Thanks for doing this again. I appreciate it. I know y'all look so cute in these gloves. The way y'all accessorize.
Corey Davidson,
really
Miller,
cute.
it's good to see you.
He's missing a towel though. You need to have a towel so you match your matching hammer on him. You guys are cute. There's a lot of great talking about the team that lost last year, huh?
Roger Staubach admitting he's a listener of the Musers.
George uncomfortably saying a couple of the other guys look cute.
George backing off his comments, apparently, from this morning.
Really. What do you use on your hair?
This is Danny White
Nothing.
asking Roger.
It's Staubachian.
I admit it. Looks good. All right, it's like a shampoo.
Roger, step down on this end.
Danny White already pointing out Roger Staubach's goofy-looking hair.
I brought a coin big enough so that everybody here can actually see what's heads and what's tails, okay? That's tails, that's heads. I'm going to let it hit the ground. Danny, you get to call it in the air.
Don't eat it.
Heads.
He called heads. It is tails. Hard line. You win the ball. You want the ball. Which ball?
We'll take the ball. Let's go, Nora. We'll defend that goal.
All right.
All right, well, there you hear it. Striker team Hardline has won the coin toss, and they have elected to receive, I guess. They just get the ball first. And for some reason, I don't know why, but the Musers have elected to defend that goal. All right, we send it down to the sidelines. Mike Reiner, the coach of Striker Team Hardline, is standing by, and he's all mic'd up.
You won the coin toss, Mike. Are you happy? All right.
Yes.
Okay, that's continuing coverage of the quarterback bowl right there.
Is he there, Mike?
Yes.
All right, we're just trying to get some contact. What's the feelings in the locker room, Mike?
Well, we're pretty optimistic. We didn't have a real good scene in the locker room prior to the start of the game. We had a very sizable meet and greet in there, and I think players are a little bit distracted. So my focus before the game was trying to get everybody refocused on the game and trying to get them to be mindful of what we have to do out here tonight, which is basically create bad mismatches, exploit guys like George and Junior as much as possible, and Sturm too, and just do what we have to do to win this game.
All right,
nice
Mike.
and generic.
Well, good luck. We'll talk to
Thank
you
you.
throughout
Thank
the
you.
game, okay?
All right.
There's Mike Reiner, the coach of Striker Team Hardline, of course led by Roger Staubach, and they will start with the ball on their own goal line. You have 4 plays to get to midfield, which is 25 yards, and then 4 more plays to try and score a touchdown. And it looks like the entire Hardline roster is kind of milled together, so we're trying to figure out who exactly is going to be on the field during their first offensive possession. But we can see who's on the field for the Musers, Norm.
Let's talk about who's on the field for the Musers, if we can.
That's a great idea, Gordon. We have George and Craig manning the defense. You got Herschel Walker out there. Looks like the P1 for the Musers, Johnny Williams, is on the field as well.
Chris Bridgers, one of the
the tryout winner, I should say. Yeah, Chris
and
Bridgers.
Herschel Walker.
And now Striker Team Hardline is lining up. Grego
this
is
it.
in at center.
This
Roger
is it.
Staubach, the quarterback. Jason Witten is on the field as well as Corby Davidson. Roger Staubach calls the signals. He drops back to pass. His first pass is to the right flat. It is complete, and it is Corby Davidson with a diving catch at the 8-yard line.
That'd be the 6-yard line, I
Oh,
think.
were you open?
And he rolled back to the 6-yard line.
Now they have 3 more plays to make it to the 25.
15-yard out.
Or 2.
Sam,
Roger's calling out loud what patterns they're going to run.
Roger Staubach drops back, passes left side. It's caught by Greg Williams at the 13. It looks like he moves up ahead to the 14 before he is taken down
This is already getting ugly.
by the Musers
Where's the first down?
P1.
Hammers lost the flag.
And striker team Hardline going with that patented no-huddle offense here. We have 25-minute clocks, and the clock is continuously running. Roger drops back, passes, middle of the field. It's big Jason Witten. That's a
Tackled by
first down.
Herschel. Herschel's playing pretty deep here. I don't know why the Muses are playing so soft. They got to be jamming these guys.
That was a first down over midfield to the opposing 22. Roger drops back to pass, looks, pump fakes, looks, fires down the middle of the field. He finds Drew Pearson.
That was clearly a 4-second violation by Roger Staubach.
I thought it was more than 4 too, Gordon.
They're giving him all the time in the world. These officials don't know the rules.
All the way down to the 9-yard line. It'll be second down and goal. Roger Staubach drops back, smacks the ball in his palm.
Oh, come on.
Pump fakes, fires into the end zone
To Sasha
for
Baron
a touchdown to Paul Simmons, the tryout winner. And striker team Hardline strikes first with a 7-0 lead.
This is sickening.
A minute and 50 off the clock. No incompletions at all on the drive.
A 4-5 play, 1 minute and 50-second drive. Unbelievable.
And 5 different receivers.
The officials clearly paid off here. This is Roger Staubach and his dirty money.
Again, the game clock is winding down. The Hardline, striker team Hardline leads sprint team users 7-0. 22:30 left in the first half. The Hardline will be on defense right now.
And they've changed their entire team on defense. In other words, the offense has gone out. The defense now has Novacek and Larry Brown.
Ty Walker, Donnie Dew. Is that Donnie?
It's Donnie Dew. Andy Faulkner, one of the P1s.
Watch your
Sprint
language.
team users breaks the huddle. Danny White is standing in the backfield. He drops back to pass.
No, Danny, no,
He's
Danny,
throwing
no!
deep, right side, in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, Reed White.
Oh, and Danny White staring down his son here. You can feel the bad blood in this family.
Now the pass was a bit underthrown, was it not?
Hey,
Of course
you
it
gotta
was. It was
make
Danny
that
White.
catch.
Are you shilling for them, or are you going to be against them?
I'm for team users.
All right, just want to get that straight.
Everybody run a 10-yard hook. Here we go.
Everybody's going to run a 10-yard hook.
Wow.
6 10-yard hooks.
Sprint team users has second down and 25 to go.
Danny White already throwing away the playbook now.
Danny White drops back to pass, looking, fires across the middle. It is complete.
Chris Bridgers.
Who's that?
P1 Chris
P1.
Bridgers with the catch. And it'll be third down, that catch up to the 13-yard line.
You got to get 12 more yards in the next 2 plays or lose possession of
Streak
the
on the
ball.
outside, 15-yard out, hook in the middle.
All right, there you go. There's Danny White, the general.
Danny White drops back to pass.
Walker deep.
He looks right, he throws right. Intended for Herschel Walker. He makes the catch, falls down, but it's across the 25-yard line. First down, Musers.
Team Hardline's lucky they didn't call pass interference on that. I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, they would have had the completion anyway.
Right.
The first down right there.
Guys on the outside, just sit down.
We're listening into Danny White.
10-yard out. Inside on the corner.
Bark the
You go on
orders in the huddle.
Herschel, come in. You go to the corner. You go 10-yard out. Corner.
Herschel's like, I've got to take orders from this guy.
Danny White drops back on first down and 23 to go. First and goal. He charges into the end zone.
George Dunham! George Dunham wide open!
In and out of the hands of George Dunham.
What is going on? George Dunham throwing this game for Team Musers.
What's worse, that George didn't catch that ball or that Larry Brown couldn't cover?
Inside guys go to the corner.
Less than 20 minutes to go in the
Outside
first
guys run
half.
down,
It's
5
second
yards.
down and goal for sprint team users. A golden opportunity just missed there. The Hardline leads the Musers 7-0. Danny White drops back to pass on second down. He throws right. It is complete. And Reed White catches this one, runs into the middle of the field from the right side, and scores the touchdown as striker team Hardline just watched him
It's unbelievable.
walk
It's
into
like,
the end zone.
It's like they didn't realize they have to pull the guy's flag.
Yeah.
This is flag football, and Team Hardline apparently unaware that you've got to pull on the other man's flag.
Was
This
that
is just embarrassing?
Was that Donnie Do that didn't?
It's a
Huge
horrible punt.
mental errors there. Let's send it down to the field. Sean Bass standing by with George Dunham.
Well, Jubb, you dropped a possible touchdown from your idol, Danny White. How do you feel?
Awful. I told him before the game I wouldn't let him down, and
And you already have.
first pass to me, I let him down, but I'll be back. I told him to come to me again. I'll catch it this time.
All right, guys, back to you.
The game tied at 7, and it is striker team hardline ball now. Roger Staubach drops back to pass. He looks across the middle of the field. He throws to Corby Davidson, complete at the 10. He runs up to the 15 where he's pretty much tackled.
Yeah, that was Team Muser playing a little dirty ball there. They were tackling Corby. As a matter of fact, I think both of his flags remained intact.
He was decked by, I think that player's name is Rollins, but he's not on my roster.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10 for striker team hardline. Jay Novacek and Drew Pearson have checked in for the hardline. Roger Staubach drops back to pass, pumps once, throws. Greg the Hammer Williams with the reception at about the 24-yard line.
I caught it, Mom.
Now he falls down. Interesting, will they give him the spot?
Yes, he actually dove for the first down line.
What do you got, Jeff?
Good job.
They're on the 25.
So a first down for striker team hardline.
Was that Rich Phillips landing on Hammer?
We're tied up at 7.
Sexy, isn't it?
17:45 left to go in the first half here. Roger Staubach drops back to pass. It's complete to Jeff Staubach at the 5-yard line. He twirls his way into the end zone. Touchdown hardline.
I don't know. I don't know if it is or not. Did they get the flag at the 1-yard line?
Look at that flutter ball by Roger Staubach. Oh, my goodness.
No, they didn't. Touchdown.
The hardline leads the Musers 14-7 now, as once again, Roger Staubach without an incompletion on a drive.
Without an incompletion. Let's go in the Musers huddle for a second.
All right.
Right up in the middle over here. Run a curl about 15 yards deep, right over the ball. Right over the ball. Okay, outside guys run 15 yards sidelines. Inside guys run arrow routes. Okay, everybody else just get open.
Danny White has no idea what he's talking about.
Team Musers trails Team Hardline 14-7 now. 16:45 to go in the first half. Danny White drops back, passes, caught over the middle. It's Rocket Ismail who streaks down the sideline, tackled at the 3-yard line.
Johnny Williams got him at the 3, prevented a length of the field touchdown toss.
That's our tryout winner, P1 Johnny Williams, with a great touchdown-saving tackle. But Team Musers are in great shape right here, as that was what, a 47-yard pass?
Right.
Really a catch and run by Rocket Ismail from Danny White. It'll be first down and goal from the 3. Danny White drops back. He's looking left. He throws across the middle. Touchdown, Musers.
And the Muser there in question, who is that, number 35?
Roy McClure.
Yeah, a random P1 catching the touchdown pass from Danny White and almost laid out by Sasha Baron-Cohen, forgetting this was a flag football game.
Roy McClurg with the touchdown reception, and that ties this game up with 15:30 to go in the first half. Team Hardline and Team Musers locked up at 14, and this is a very different game we're seeing this year from last year.
Yeah.
This is ugly football. Let's go down to the field right now where Rocket Ismail stands by.
Well, guys, we are here with Rocket Ismail. Rocket, you still have the step.
Wait, we got one, two.
Oh, Lord, absolutely. I just have to be a little better warmed up next time in the beginning.
Well, you beat a current NFL Pro Bowl around the corner there.
I guess that's okay.
All right, there's a girl laugh.
I'm a little short of breath, so forgive me.
All right, guys, back to you.
All right, back to us as Roger Staubach drops back to pass on first down. He throws left. It is complete to Larry Brown. Larry Brown catches it about the 10.
I believe that ball is coming back to the goal line. I think maybe the offense got a little too quick a start there.
Yeah, there's a flag down.
Wait a minute, they're going to just let the flag
There's a flag on the field. We listen in.
2 hands on top of the head, right?
Yeah. We listen into the referee.
Illegal participation here. Is this where the play ended? We're going to go
illegal participation.
Now the penalty is called against Team Musers.
The illegal participation is because the Team Musers can't count. They had 7 people on the field, and they should have had 6.
All right, despite that, Larry Brown was able to make that reception at the 10 and run it up another 20 yards.
Tells you how bad their defense is. They added one more guy to the defense and still couldn't stop them.
So it'll be 1st and goal, hard line from the 14-yard line. Staubach drops back to pass. He looks left. He fires in the end zone. It's in and out of the hands of Drew Pearson.
Yeah, that Staubach-Pearson connection's never been worth anything, and still wasn't tonight.
Teams are tied up at 14 right now with 13 and a half minutes to go in the first half.
Excuse me.
Roger Staubach, 2nd and goal, drops back, looks right, pump fakes, throws left, in and out of the hands of Drew Pearson.
Oh, it's so funny that people get old.
He's got to start going to his dependable receivers of Greg Williams and Corby Davidson more.
Yeah, Pearson's worthless.
That ball hit him in the worst possible spot.
By the way, does that not make everybody in this game feel better?
Like
that
you're
Drew
going
Pearson dropped the
straight
pass?
down over the middle then, okay? In the end zone.
Not Drew Pearson.
Set. Hut.
Staubach drops back, again, looking, throws
Larry Brown.
Across the middle to Larry Brown, who tries to spin out of a tackle, but he is brought down by Justin Baherna.
Who?
A soldier playing for Team Musers.
Is this 4th down?
This is it.
I believe this is 4th down.
The whole game comes down to this play.
Go on the inside.
Not actually. There's 12 and a half minutes left in the first half. This game is tied at 14. It's 4th and goal. Roger Staubach drops back. Throws left. It is knocked away.
Defended
by Captain Robert Paul.
Defended nicely.
Team Musers.
By a member of our military who's been defending our country for a while now.
So that's a turnover on downs, the first one that we've seen tonight, the first actual defensive stop of the evening by Sprint Team Musers.
The pass
and back to us.
Now they will get the ball back. The Musers will at their own goal line. Now the hard line on defense now looks like Jason Witten. Excuse me. Jay Novacek is out on the field right now. Corby out on the field. Danny White drops back to pass for Sprint Team Musers. He throws across the middle. It is complete and brought down immediately. P1 Wesley Williams on the reception.
At the 6, 7.
All right, we will take a timeout here with Sprint Team Musers and Stryker Team Hardline tied up at 14. 11 minutes and 44 seconds to go in the first half. This is the Cash America Quarterback Bowl on Sports Radio 1310 The Ticket.
How'd you get tickets? Let me call you back. That was Murph. Guess he got tickets to that game tonight.
Yeah, you should definitely go.
Okay, so bye.
Bye-bye.
I won't be out too late.
Yeah, me too.
Only digital cable with On Demand offers unlimited access to hundreds of new releases, classic films, and free movies instantly. Time Warner Cable, the power of you.
Welcome back to Reunion Arena. 11:44 remaining in the first half. A tie ball game here, 14 apiece between the Musers and Team Hardline. Danny White drops back to pass and throws
and a lateral to jump
at the 23-yard line. A lateral, huh? And across the 25 for a first down.
Quick thinking by the P1 Wes Williams, who lateraled it off to Jubb.
And Jubb going absolutely nowhere with it.
First down and goal from the 22-yard line. The Musers will have 4 plays to score a touchdown here and perhaps take their first lead of the game. Maybe their first lead of this series. Danny White drops back to pass. He looks down the middle of the field. Passes incomplete.
A horrible throw by Danny White, throwing it into a lot of traffic. You know, I think Danny White's just given up already.
That ball intended for Jay Saldi, former Cowboy. That's former tight end Jay Saldi, who, by the way, a graduate of Santa Clara University.
Here we go.
The home of? Anyone?
Steve Nash.
Thank you.
Set, hut.
All right, second down and goal. Danny White drops back to pass, throws across the middle. That is complete. And that is complete.
Complete to who, Dan?
To somebody that's on Sprint Team Users. I'm going to guess it's a P1. Let's send it down to the sideline. Mike Reiner is standing by. Hello, Mike.
Hello, boys. How's it going?
How's it going down there? What's it
Mike
like
Reiner.
coaching that team?
All the way across to the other corner.
Well, we're a little bit disappointed with the way this thing's come down so far. We're having a problem covering number 79 in White. I believe that's Danny White's son, and he's giving us a little bit of trouble. There's no reason for him to run through the defense like he did a few minutes ago, and of course we are disappointed we didn't score the last time we had the ball, but you know, we may be about to go down here if they score on this drive, but it's all good. It's all good. We're all right. We're right where we need to be.
This is fourth down, 4th and goal for Team Users.
4th and goal from the 7. Danny White drops back, passes right side, incomplete, and it'll be a turnover on downs. 2 straight defensive stops in the Cash America quarterback bowl.
Who's the heavyset gentleman quarterbacking for Team Users?
That's Danny White, Gordon.
Okay.
Former Dallas Cowboy Danny White.
The great Danny White.
Is the quarterback of Team Users, and Team Users sends their defense out on the field, led by number 13, Rich Phillips.
Boy, this is exciting. We're all knotted up at 14. You don't get competition better than this.
Craig Miller also on the field, along with Herschel Walker.
There's too many men on the field again for Team Users.
Don't worry about that, Norm.
Yes, defense is only allowed 6 players on the field, while the offense gets 7.
And they have 7 again.
No, they don't.
And Team Users has kicked one of their P1s off the field. Now, Team Hardline set to go, tied up at 14. It's first down and 25 to go. Roger Staubach throws a home run ball down the right side of the field, which is broken up.
Almost intercepted.
Broken up by Reed White, intended for Jeff Staubach.
Woo-hoo-hoo! I tell you, this makes me horny for football.
It'll be second down and 25. 8 minutes to go in the first half. Hardline and Users tied at 14.
It's a wonderful play by Jeff White. Reed White.
Roger Staubach drops back to pass. It's across the middle, in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, then in and out of the hands of Herschel Walker. Would have been our first turnover of the game.
Now, though, Team Hardline is in real difficulty. It's third down. They've only got 2 plays to gain the 25 yards.
They can't
give it back to the
they can't do it. They've shown me nothing.
Staubach drops back. He looks right. He fakes right. He throws across the middle. It is complete, and it will not be a first down, but a nice chunk of yardage, a 17-yard completion. And on the other end of that completion,
Jason Williams.
There's a lot of heavy breathing already going on down there on Team Hardline.
Jason Witten is 2 yards offside.
First down.
All right, Staubach drops back to pass. He throws across the middle. A first down. The pass caught by Ty Walker, and he actually got some yards after the catch.
That is amazing. Ty Walker, his whole life, been a worthless human being, and tonight he finally found his purpose.
Is he the power-up of this offense?
I don't know about that, Norm.
It'll be first and goal from the 15. Roger drops back, fires across the middle. It is caught by Paul Simmons, the tryout winner of Team Hardline, of course.
There you go.
Team Hardline,
Just get over the time.
with Roger Staubach at quarterback, has a second down and goal now.
Just run it
from
in.
the 2-yard line.
From the
run
2.
it in.
He should run it in.
Run it in.
He doesn't. He
Staubach
passes.
drops back, passes
Touchdown.
across the middle, touchdown. Jason Witten on the reception.
Well,
6 minutes to go in this game, and Team Hardline has taken, 6 minutes to go in the first half of this Cash America Quarterback Bowl. Team Hardline has taken a 21-14 lead.
They only have one cowboy on the
We only have one cowboy.
we're listening to the Musers huddle right now.
Here's the argument that's being made by Team Users right now is that Team Hardline put 2 athletes on the field at the same time, and that's not permitted by the rule.
Well, we've seen this happen in games past, Norm. The rules tend to go out the window a few minutes into the game. Let's go down to Sean Bass, who's with Ty Walker.
Well, Gordon, we are here with the power down. Ty, a huge first down conversion. How did it feel to be covered by one Herschel Walker?
You know, the guy has still got some athletic ability. I think I showed that I've got a little bit more, and it proved on that first down.
That is very cocky. How did it feel for him to his whole body to be on you in a big pile there at the 20-yard line?
Very sexy, very erotic, but very dominating.
All right, guys, back to you.
That sounds good.
All right, Team Hardline breaks their huddle. They're on defense. They appear to not have enough players out on the field. Jay Novacek is one of those players, though.
Don't be thrown off by the fact that one of the players has a Green Stars jersey on.
Oh, that is what I'm thrown off by. He's one of our
military
soldiers
men, yes.
that have joined Cash
The
America
military.
Quarterback Bowl. They joined the military quite some time ago, I would imagine.
All right.
That is J.R. Martinez in the Stars jersey.
Donnie Dew also out on the field for Team Hardline. And Sprint Team Users breaks their huddle,
This is
trailing 21-14
Here they
with
come.
under 5 minutes to go in the first half.
Look out, something deep to Ismail.
This is exciting.
Let's just go long to the rocket.
Ready, set, hut.
First and 25, Danny White drops back to pass.
Oh, look at this, wide open.
He throws across the middle of the field to Craig Jr. Miller, catches it at the 10, is brought down at the 12.
Yeah, Danny White missing his wide open receivers. Yeah, instead of choosing a receiver who's streaking towards the end zone, he instead dumps it off to a guy 5 yards in front of him. Danny White making nothing but poor choice after poor choice. The first poor choice, of course, being the idea to participate in this game.
Second down and 13 for Team Users. Now they have Rocket Ismail and Herschel Walker on the field at this point. How are they going to cover this, Norm?
I don't think they are.
Well, I'm in the shotgun.
Oh, Danny White arguing
Here we
with
go.
the official.
Here we go. Set, hut, over the middle, Herschel.
Second down, Danny White drops back, seems to have telegraphed that play. As he throws it across the middle. Rocket Ismail makes the catch at the 25-yard line and scampers up across the 20 for a first down.
Rocket, they call me Ismail. He's got some quicks left.
Right about at the hardline 20-yard line, so it'll be first and goal from the 20.
Split it, wheels. Reed, I want you right over the ball about 10 yards.
Ooh, yelling at his
Everybody else
son.
get open. Where's
3.5 minutes left in the first half. Hardline leads the Musers 21-14. Danny White drops back for Team Musers, throwing across the middle. It is caught, it is complete, and it is a touchdown.
Oh, it is tackled at the 1, Dan.
The P1 Johnny Williams with the reception, and Donovan Lewis with a great stop at the 1-yard line.
That was a terrific catch by Johnny Williams.
The ball was thrown behind him.
Yep.
He was able to cradle it in, and it looked like he dove across the goal line, but the official was on the scene.
Good presence of mind by Donnie Dew grabbing that flag. His brain's still sharp even after all those years of working with Humble Billy.
It'll be second and goal from the 1. And Sprint Team Users is in the huddle trying to figure out how to tie this game up. They trail by 7, 2:40 to go in the first half.
Just run it in.
right there, Reed, right in the middle. Set, hut.
Danny White drops
Danny
back.
can run.
A handoff to Rocket Ismail. He fumbles the ball, and it's whistled dead immediately.
That
a
was
loss of about 3 on the play.
You know, that's a shame because the Musers were using the element of surprise there. It was going to be their first running play, basically, and now they've already blown that. This team sucks.
It'll be third down and goal. They keep the spot at the 1. Danny White drops back. A easy little toss across the middle, and it is a touchdown to Reed White.
Now,
Danny
they
White's son.
blood-related.
And it is tied up now at 21 apiece.
2 minutes now.
The hard line on the Musers, and we have reached the 2-minute warning for the first half.
Let's take a listen to Team Musers as they are planning what to do next. And it sounds like nothing.
2 minutes.
2 minutes in the game and a half.
In the half. In the half.
You got it, baby.
Rocket, hoping it was already over, asked if there were 2 minutes left in the game or the half.
That
Danny White
is
quickly
awesome.
correcting him.
Hey, Jace.
All right, Team Hardline
Go get Herschel.
will have the ball.
And Team Muser's going with the speedy, deep people of
Run
Ismail and Walker
run the deep end
defensively.
route if he doesn't come.
If you're Staubach,
Okay.
you don't challenge these speed balls deep,
Step,
you
hut.
throw underneath here.
Roger Staubach drops back to pass. It looks like he wants to go long. He doesn't. He goes across the middle. Corby catches the ball at the 15 and is brought down at about the 18, 19-yard line by Bob Sturm.
And if the Cowboys could have only found a receiver as dependable as Corby in the draft Sunday.
In route, deep.
You know, we've noticed
Run
that
a
Rich
corner.
Phillips not a factor in this evening's game like he was last time. Back to you guys.
Staubach drops back to pass on second down. He's looking deep. He goes deep. It's caught by Jason Witten for a first down at about the 14-yard line of the Musers.
You know, Jason Witten contemplating lateraling to Corby there.
Yeah, it was the old hook and ladder.
Yeah, but thought better of it at the
89.
last moment.
No.
Drew Pearson
No.
checks in for Team
Come
Hardline.
back, 85.
Roger Staubach barks the
Step,
signals at the 14-yard line. He'll drop back to pass on first and goal.
What was
He looks
that?
left. He throws left.
I
We
think
have
that
a
was
flag on the field as Drew Pearson
getting into a fight there with Nate Newton. Who is that? Josh Stroud. I believe is a P1.
What was the flag for?
Personal foul.
Personal foul on the Musers. Half the distance to the goal.
All right, looks like some sort of a pass interference call. So
Yeah, this is a lack of discipline on Team Musers' part.
it'll be first down and goal. And they bring the spot all the way up to the 2-yard line.
Hey, but at least Drew Pearson caught the pass.
Yeah.
Roger Staubach drops back to pass.
Oh, running play! Greg the Hammer Williams takes it in!
He hands off to Grego for a touchdown. We go down to the field, Mike Reiner for reaction. Mike.
What am I supposed to be reacting to?
I don't know. You just
Your
went
team
up.
You scored.
You went
Oh,
up
we did?
28 to 21. Yeah, Grego with the handoff and the touchdown.
No, I'm sorry to hear that.
Well,
No, that's
you're,
good
you're
for your
winning the
team.
game. Yes.
But no, seriously. I thought it was big when we got the defensive stop and answered their defensive stop with one of our own.
He has
But,
no idea what's going
it's
on in
nice
the
to
game.
go up ahead. It's
Wait
nice
a
to
minute,
be
wait a
ahead.
minute.
It's good to be the king.
Wait a minute. Is that play being called back?
The
I
running.
see a
Is
flag
that
on
play
the
being
field.
called back?
There is
What's
a flag
happening?
on the field. We're trying to sort this out. We'll
They
hear
have
from the
rolled
referee
back.
here in a
They
second.
have rolled back the scoreboard.
First down.
First down. Team. Who?
Personal foul, Team Hardline. They brought it all the way back to the 10-yard line. It's still going to be first down.
Confusion reigns supreme here at Reunion Arena.
That handoff and touchdown is called back. Points are taken off the board.
Drew running in route. What down is it? First down?
It is tied up at 21 now, once again with a minute and a half to go in the first half.
What yard
of
line?
play.
First down at the
11.
10.
Drew Pearson is into the game with Jason Witten and Roger Staubach as the real athletes. Staubach drops back to pass, throws left, complete to Pearson and brought down
by Rocket
Ismail at about the 3-yard line.
Run the handoff, Jeff.
Meanwhile, the clock is being allowed to run, where
You're on the
the
right side here.
early part of this last 2 minutes, they were stopping the clock after.
I'll run to the right.
All right, it'll be second and goal from the 3. Let's see if the hard line can put those points back on the board.
Say it, hot.
Staubach drops back to pass. He hands off instead to his son, Jeff Staubach. An end around. Jeff Staubach appeared to jump into the end zone for a touchdown, but there are flags on the play.
Yeah, I don't know that that's allowed. You can't leave your feet.
Okay. We're going to have offsetting. We're going to replay it right back here. All right. You got the offsetting penalties. Got a personal foul here.
Personal foul on the Musers.
Here, offset. Second down.
Looks like a motion penalty. So they will replay the down. The touchdown again taken off the board. And with under a minute to go in the first half, we still have a tie game, and we still have a second and goal situation for Team Hardline.
This is a death battle royale.
Roger Staubach surveys the scene, drops back, looks left, looks center, Pump fakes right, throws right,
Throw it away.
and incomplete, looking for Jason Witten. Nice
That was a
coverage
good call.
there by Herschel Walker.
This is the part of the field that they've got to be watching for that 4-second violation because the field is so packed with people. Staubach looked like he took about 5 seconds to throw that football.
It'll be 3rd and goal, 53 seconds left in the half. Staubach drops back the pass. He lofts one across the center of the field. Jeff Staubach with the touchdown.
Oh, wait a minute now. This is degenerating into the Staubach versus the White.
This is just a father-son game now.
The hardline leads the Musers 28-21 with 48 seconds remaining in the half. It'll be Musers ball.
Sickening.
Okay. Reed, once we get to midfield, you come in. Okay.
See, once again, father-son.
Danny White
talking to his son Reed, or was he talking to Reed Ryan, Nolan Ryan's son?
He was probably talking to Reed White because he's on the field there with him.
We got a timeout. What are we doing with the clock?
Lots of questions, very few answers thus far in the first half. But
George
quite
bleeding.
Quite an offensive battle compared to last year.
That's right, Dan. That's right.
Thank you, Gordon. Back to me.
Herschel.
Thought you guys might
Run up
agree,
the
or
sideline
perhaps you
over
might
here,
want to
15
disagree
yards
and say
stop.
no. I think
You run a
last
little
year there was a
delay
lot
on
more
them. I'll try to
scoring.
hit you right in stride and just go right up the middle. Everybody else just get open. Let's go.
I've noticed there's only one athlete on the field on defense.
Look how deep they are.
And that's Jay Novacek, formerly of the Dallas Cowboys.
Look at the prevent defense that Hardline's in.
All right, the Musers break huddle. Danny White drops back the pass. He's complete. Left side to Herschel Walker. Herschel makes the catch at the 20 and is brought down immediately.
Now they're letting the clock run, and the Musers have to hurry here. Now they stop the clock.
The clock has stopped with 33 seconds on it. The Musers trail by 7, 28-21.
Listen to Danny White. I'm going to throw it backwards to him. Herschel, you start inside and go up that sideline. You go up that sideline. He's going to catch it and throw it to one of you two. Okay?
This is going to be
get open in the middle.
This is going to be a lateral to the left side, and by that time, Walker and Ismail will have gone deep upfield.
It's 2nd down and 4. Danny White drops back to pass. He throws it to the left side.
Danny's now an eligible receiver.
His son, Reed White, throws the ball down the field. It is incomplete. In and out of the hands of George Dunham.
What an idiot! What a maroon! What a dumbass! George Dunham! George Dunham dropping more balls than T.O.
So just as you heard, that's how the play happened. A lateral to the left side to Reed White. Reed White throws a bomb down the field to a wide open George Dunham at the 10.
3rd down.
In and out of his hands. It'll be 3rd down.
Reed, stay there. Catch it right there. Get a first down. Get a first down. 25.
All about Reed, isn't it, Danny?
3rd and 4. Danny White drops back to pass. It is complete. Tackled at the 20-yard line. And that pass complete to Reed White.
This is just amazing. Okay. Reed, glad to be White, is turning out to be the star of this game.
Herschel and Rocket on the outside. Run a 10-yard post. I'm going to stick it on you. Okay, I'm going to stick it on one of you right in the seam.
If they each run a 10-yard post, they ought to run into each other about 15 yards downfield.
Danny's not that smart. He
first
can't think
and
it
goal from the 20-yard line. Danny White drops back, throws,
deflected.
Intended for Herschel Walker, but deflected by Scott Barnes of Team Staubach.
It appears to me the weakness of this defense is actually down the outside, Dan, not down the middle. Let's see if instead they simply go down the outside to one of the receivers.
Inside guys
12 seconds remain in this first half. The Musers trail the hard line 28-21, but they are driving 2nd and goal from the 20.
I think they're only going to get off one play.
Think they're ever going to throw it to George again?
No, and they shouldn't.
Dunham is lined up there, though. Danny White drops back to pass. He looks across the middle of the field. He throws left, complete to Herschel Walker. He eludes one tackle. He eludes another tackler. He goes right side. Touchdown, Musers! Right in front of the Let Miggs throw it sign, the Musers have tied up the hard line 28-28 with 2 seconds left in the first half.
Danny White straight down the Herschel Highway.
Herschel Walker with the reception and really did it all himself, Norm.
Yeah, terrific run by Walker. It actually gives the Musers an advantage because they will get the ball to start the second half. So they score and get the ball to start the second half.
Now Team Hardline will have one play to end this half. There are 2 seconds left. The length of this field is 50 yards. Drew Pearson is on the field with Roger Staubach.
But if you throw it up the length of the field, don't you hit the scoreboard?
Here it is. This is going to be a Hail Mary.
Staubach drops back to throw.
What is
He steps across the line of scrimmage. He throws complete to Jason Witten, who catches it at the 20 and inexplicably runs back to his own 10. And he tries a lateral, but is taken down before that. And that's the end of the first half. As Striker Team Musers are tied up, Striker Team Hardline are all tied up with Sprint Team Musers at 28-28. Stay tuned to Sports Radio 1310 The Ticket. Second half action is on the way, but first, the halftime show with Pete Stein and first half highlights here on Sports Radio 1310 The Ticket as we're all tied up at 28.
Let me see that. Judging Amy. Charmed. Did you record all this stuff?
It's in HD. Ooh, play this.
It doesn't work.
Look at her skin. Just glows. Breathtaking.
Don't miss a minute of HD. With digital cable and HD service, add an HD DVR and record all your HD favorites. There's no long-term contract and no expensive equipment to buy. Time Warner Cable, the power of you.
Don't know where Norm and Gordo went, but
They're dark, Dan.
Well, that's very, very dark, Mushmouth. I don't even know why you say that.
I'm just teasing.
Okay, it's not that funny, actually. Striker Team Hardline and Sprint Team Musers all tied up at 28 as we get set for the second half action to begin.
Norm had to go on a bombing run.
A what?
A bombing run.
Oh, okay. Very interesting. And the teams are warming up now. George and Craig are tossing it back and forth together. It looks like Donnie Doo is loosening up. Donovan Lewis, heart of Team Hardline. Yes, Gordon. I'm sorry. Yes, Mushmouth.
Perhaps Donnie Doo should beat Donnie Don't.
All right. Norm has returned. Fantastic to see you, Norm. Any other funny signs that you've seen in the stands that you want?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Well, I guess it'll be back to us then. Here at Reunion Arena, the Musers will be set to receive the kickoff, or what we just say is get the ball here to start, because there is no kickoff. The Hardline had won the initial coin toss, and they elected to start the game with the ball. So the Musers will get it to start the second half here. Tied up at 28, as I said, 25-minute clock, and it will be a running clock which will go continuously until the 2-minute warning, when I believe stoppages in play can occur. All right, let's go down to the sideline where Hardline head coach Mike Reiner is standing by. Mike, do you read us?
Yes, we copy.
All right, what was the mood like in the locker room at halftime?
Well, we're doing okay. We're about where we need to be. We let a couple things get away from us there at the end of the first half, and we're a little bit disappointed that we don't have the lead, but we're all right. We got to do some things better in the second half, but we're okay. All things considered, we're in good shape. By the way, Gordon, I'm enjoying your work tonight.
What have I done? I've been kind of hanging back.
Nothing.
All right, let's go down to the other sideline, and we have Sean Bass with Team Musers.
Well, we are here with one of the co-captains of Team Musers, Junior Miller Jr. Obviously, a good first half for you guys, tied up at 28. Your thoughts going into second half?
Well, you know, I think our offense is good. We just need to stop them a time or two. I think offensively our game plan is sound. I got a little bit of gas. I don't know what else to tell you.
So how do you plan on factoring into anything here offensively?
Well, you know, I had a good catch first half. I might have been the unsung hero of the game in the first half. I think I had one catch for about 15 yards. I plan to at least do that in the second half, if not more.
If not more, you heard it here, guys. Back up to you.
We need you to, when you get a chance, to walk over to Jub, because I'm really interested in how he's feeling right now after those two tremendously key drops in the first half.
Yeah, George.
Oh, all right, Sean Bass has George Jub Dunham now.
Here with George Dunham. George, obviously this.
Uh-oh. We're losing
passes in the
Sean
first
Bass.
half. Just you down.
Uh-oh.
Now.
You know, I told Danny White before the game I wouldn't let him down, and I've let him down twice. But we did score after both of my drops, so you could say my drops set up Muser touchdowns. That's the way I look at it anyway.
So you feel like a decoy, basically?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, they were all laughing. Hey, Jub dropped it. Next thing you know, they give up a touchdown. It was a really nice diversionary tactic on my part.
Did Danny say anything in the locker room at the half to you guys?
He hadn't spoken to me since. He talked to the rest of the team. I waited out in the hall.
Ask George if his kids are here tonight.
Are your kids here tonight? Did they see you fail?
Yeah, they're laughing at me. I think I even saw them booing with the rest of the crowd. It's been a tough day. Tough day.
It's going to be a long drive back to Coppell, guys. Back up to you.
So the spin, Dan, is that George's drops set up future touchdowns for the Musers?
I don't think there's any cause and effect. There's no causal relationship
Well, I'll
there.
tell you what, the Republican and Democratic parties were proud of spin like that.
I think so, Norm. I think so.
We're about to get the second half underway.
We think.
The score is tied at 28, and I think the same thing that held up the first half, or that held up the coin toss, is happening. Roger Staubach is just signing too many autographs over on the sideline.
People seem to like him.
We can start the half without him.
People do seem to like Roger Staubach. That's weird.
Wonder what it is.
All right, 25 minutes will be the second half clock when we get this thing underway, and we are just about to do that. We're done with the halftime football game between the Ticket Chicks and the Twin Peaks girls.
Hey, we want to thank the P1s. Tonight we've raised over $1 million for charity.
I don't
give or
think,
take.
All right, okay. I didn't know you were going to add give or take.
Give or take.
Dick's Last Resort, by the way, is the official post-game party location of the Quarterback Bowl. So join us on North Lamar Street across from the AAC.
What is Dick's Last
after
Resort?
the game for Dick's
Another
Last
man?
Resort. And there should be good times in Mavs viewing there, and all the ticket personalities will be there as well, including Gordon Keith.
Don't count on it, Dan.
I'm really stunned at the absence of Rich Phillips from the Muser offense, given what a star he was in this game last year.
I'm not really stunned. Rich is 1 year older and still has the same body. So, distinct disadvantage on both those
I get a
counts.
feeling, though, if it's a choice between George and Rich in the second half, the ball's going to Rich.
We need to have one guy split them.
You're hearing
everybody else
inside the Musers huddle right
get
now.
Separation, get those safeties deep. We'll just rotate speed guys going down the middle. Everybody else find those seams, okay?
Now Donnie Dew, Ty Walker out there along with Jay Novacek for Team Hardline on defense. Jeff Staubach, a couple of P1s as well.
Yeah,
Team
Scott
Musers,
Barnes is out there for them.
Team Musers breaks their huddle. And we're set to get the second half underway with
Tells
this
you,
thing
look
all
out.
tied up at 28.
Look out. Rich Phillips is in an offense.
Means nothing, Norm.
I'm telling you, that's the secret weapon.
All right, Danny White drops back to pass.
He's all alone.
He looks across the middle. He throws across the middle to Jay Saldi.
Who's that?
With the reception, former Cowboy tight end. Who, as we mentioned in the first half, went to Santa Clara University.
And is the father of John Saldi, who went to Texas Tech, played linebacker
Split him,
there
right-
for
right down the
several
middle of
years,
the
good
field.
player.
He's going,
And
he's
was an
going.
undrafted free agent signee of the Cowboys last year.
We understand Danny White had a two-steak
Sam,
dinner
hut.
between halves.
Danny White drops back to pass on second down. He throws across the middle. Miscommunication there as the ball bounces off a couple of Muser's hands and incomplete. And I just mentioned a couple of Muser's hands because it seems to be the one mystery P1.
Curl right over the middle again. Curl right
if
over
anything
the middle.
goes to number 98, we just don't know
We don't
who
know
he
him.
is.
We don't know him.
Okay.
He's
He isn't going to
anonymous.
make any more catches.
Third down now. Danny White drops back to pass. He pump fakes. He pump fakes again. He lofts one left side. It is complete
to number 21, the white Deion Sanders.
That's John Bowling, a P1, and it's a first down for the Musers.
Bowling's green, but he caught it.
You're better than that. I think you're a lot better than that.
You think?
If Norm is laughing at it, then you're better. All right, first
Did I
down
use
and
that?
goal from the 14. Danny White drops back to pass. It's deflected into the air and incomplete. Wesley Williams, the P1, was the intended receiver.
Each team sticking to the only one athlete per side rule here. The receiver Salty for the attacking team, the Musers, and the defender Novacek.
Is Rich Phillips pregnant?
No.
Danny White drops back to pass on second down. He pump fakes, and then he'll throw left side. It's complete to Captain Robert Paul.
One of our fighting men.
Where's that 4-second rule, Gordon?
And he's brought down inside the 5-yard line. And it'll be third and goal just inside the 5.
The 4-second rule is as little enforced as the sodomy laws in the state of Texas, Norm.
Bubble screen left. Rich Phillips is open over there to the left.
All right, Danny White drops back to pass. He throws across the
Busted
middle.
up by Novacek.
It's broken up and incomplete. Intended for Wesley Williams, the P1, and Jay Novacek on the defensive play. It'll be fourth and goal from just inside the 5-yard line.
Come on, Musers.
Danny White drops back. He looks. He fires.
Come on.
Incomplete.
What is Danny White doing?
A turnover on downs. The Musers can't take their first lead of the game.
Gosh, the Musers got to be ready to pull Danny White out of this game.
22 minutes remain in the second half.
Good
and
defense
Team
fight.
Musers all tied up with Team Hardline at 28. It'll be Team Hardline ball. First down at the goal line. 1st and 25 to go.
Good defense by the P1 Andy Faulkner there.
I'm telling you, the Hardline's best defense is Danny White on Muser offense.
Roger Staubach, quarterback of Team Hardline, calls the signals, drops back to pass. He pump fakes. He's going long. And it is complete. Complete to Jeff Staubach, who laterals the ball
That's Sasha Baron
to
Cohen.
Jason Witten. And it is a touchdown.
Paul Simmons lateral to Jason Witten. Simmons caught about a 45-yard ball and flipped to Williams.
Yeah, Paul Simmons, the P1 tryout winner for Team Staubach, with the reception at about the 15-yard line. He lateraled the ball at about the 7-yard line, and give Witten credit for the touchdown.
All right, I believe we have Jason Witten right now, don't we?
No, we do not.
Okay, we're going to try to get him to kind of give us a bird.
Come in, Jeff.
All right.
What's happening? What's going on?
Just under 21 minutes to play in the game, and the Hardline has taken a 35-28 lead over Team Musers.
Boy, how that game changed in 2 plays. The defense of the end zone pass and the bomb lateral for the TD.
That's all it takes, Norm. That's all it takes.
All right, Team Musers with the ball. It'll be first down and 25. Let's throw it down to the sideline, Sean Bass.
Well, we're down here in the south end zone with Jason. Jason, great play, staying with it and getting the lateral.
Yeah, it was a good play. You know, Paul made a good catch. Roger threw it out there. It was a little short, but always stay with him. He made a nice pitch. Got a touchdown.
So can you technically say you've caught a touchdown from Roger Staubach?
Yeah, I can say that. Obviously, I can. Yeah, that counts, doesn't it?
Now, was that the most important touchdown of your career so far?
Yeah. No, I can't say that.
Ask him if he knows who you are.
Do you know who I am?
What's that?
Never mind. Let's go back up to you guys.
All right. Danny White with a completion, 16-yard completion to Herschel Walker while we were down on the sideline, and it's second down and 9 for the Musers. Danny White drops back to pass. He pump fakes across the middle, Instead, he throws right. It's complete to Junior Miller at the 25. He scampers up about 7 yards to the 18 for a first down. Team
Junior
Users.
is his safety valve.
Now that's what I'm talking about. That's the Danny White I want to see.
19 minutes remain in the game, and the Musers trail the hard line 35-28, but they have first and goal from the 16.
Danny White stamping his dominance all over the field right now.
Danny White drops back across the middle. It's intercepted by Jeff Staubach.
Wow!
The first turnover of the game.
What a huge 5 or 6 plays to turn this entire game around.
Unbelievable.
Ball
Danny
thrown
White.
and intercepted at about the 2-yard line. Excuse me, yeah, the 2-yard line. He rolled ahead to the 4, so it'll be first down, team hardline.
Jeez.
Team hardline doesn't seem to understand they have the ball at the 4. There, now they do.
Who is this so-called Danny White?
Now they're dropping back to the goal line anyway, even though they got the ball at the 4.
Team hardline has inserted Donahue on offense. We'd like to note. Roger Staubach drops back to pass. He throws across the middle. It is complete to Paul Simmons, our tryout winner.
That's Paul Simmons?
And it's going to be a second down situation as Simmons was brought down at about the 17-yard line.
You sure that's Paul Simmons?
I don't think so. There's 2 guys with a 9 on
the
them
other
out there.
team, I thought.
All right, Roger Staubach drops back to pass. He's thrown a home run ball into the end zone. Jason Witten,
catcher, no
touchdown.
I don't think so.
Will the replay show he was bobbling
He
the
was
ball?
bobbling that ball, but they're signaling touchdown. They need to call
Touchdown,
for a
team
replay here.
hardline.
They need a
Roger
replay.
Staubach to Jason Witten. A 33-yard touchdown pass.
Let's see, Gordon.
All right, look at this.
Bobble.
Bobble.
Oh, he got a foot down. Got the right foot down.
Oh, man,
Oh,
and then he tripped on the carpet.
And he collapsed straight into some P1s.
Boy, we do not want to see Jason Witten tear any major ligaments. Sorry, the big turn of events as the hard line goes up 42-28. Mike Reiner on the sideline, coach of Team Hardline. How you feeling?
All right, that's Mike Reiner.
Guys,
Mike Reiner threw it back to us, and
Here we
Team
go.
Users have the ball. And they're looking to begin a drive down the field. Danny White throws to the 25-yard line, intended for Herschel Walker. It's a little behind him and incomplete. And it'll be second down. Let's try to go down to Mike Reiner again on the hardline sideline.
When are we getting down here?
Mike.
Hi there, boys.
How you feeling?
Feeling all right, enjoying your work.
All right, well, I'm wondering more about how you feel about the
It's really
team down
funny.
there.
Well, the turnover was huge. Turnovers usually decide football games, Norm. I don't know if you know that or not, but they do.
You know, I heard that.
And that was the first one of the game. It went our way. It's huge. We now have a 2-touchdown lead. So,
Are you ready for football?
Yes, I'm ready for football. I like football. Do you
Horny.
like football?
Horny.
Oh, horny?
Danny White with a pass, a completion to Herschel Walker at about the 25-yard line. He scampers up to the 20 for a first down. Mike, do you feel that Herschel was a little bit creeped out by your Herschel imitation last year?
Yeah, I think he was creeped out by it a little bit. And in fact, I think he's still creeped out by it. I had my picture made with him before the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was kind of cool. And I stood there the whole time doing it. He just looked at me like I was nuts.
All right, 15:30 left in the game. And the Musers trail 42-28. It's first down and goal from the 20.
4 seconds.
Danny White drops back to pass. It's complete. And it is a touchdown. Musers. Reed White with the reception at the 5-yard line. He turned and sprinted into the end zone for 7.
Count! Seriously, what the hell are you doing?
Uh-oh, Corby Davidson. Noticing what we were noticing with the refs. The refs gave Danny White about 11, 12 seconds.
The Musers cut into the 14-point lead. They trail by 7, 42-35. Under 15 minutes to play here in the game.
What a bunch of complainers, the hard line.
Staubach drops back to pass, throws left side, complete to Drew Pearson on the sideline at about the 10-yard line. He moves up and is brought down at the 15.
Where can he go? Can he
beat him deep.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 11 for Team Hardline. Again, 14:25 now remaining in this game. The Hardline leads the Musers 42-35. Roger Staubach drops back on 2nd down. It's intercepted by Herschel Walker at midfield.
All right, the
He's
tide
brought
is
down
turning.
immediately.
The tide is turning.
And the Musers get the ball back and a chance to tie this game up.
Staubach's throw over the middle.
We on?
We're going into the Musers huddle right now. And George Jub Dunham has been brought back in on offense.
Hard to believe.
Come on, Herschel.
Oh, Herschel Walker in the backfield.
All right, Musers with a 1st and goal at midfield.
Herschel,
Danny
next
White,
play.
the quarterback.
Set, hut.
Danny White drops back to throw. He pump fakes once, twice, throws across the middle. It's intercepted by Jason Witten at the 10-yard line.
No, Danny, no.
That is Jason. Wow, this is amazing. This is just a turnover fest.
So 2 plays, 2 turnovers, and it's back to hardline ball. They'll have it 1st down at 10. Excuse me, 1st down and 14 at the 11.
Danny White hates to be one-upped by Roger Staubach, so.
Is it possible this play was called for Corby Davidson?
Staubach back to pass, throws to Corby Davidson at the 20. He eludes 1 tackle and then brought down at the 25 or the 24 by George Dunham.
Hey,
what do you want to do?
Staubach's actually calling
We got nobody
plays
back there now.
for Davidson.
Get out there.
12 minutes
Deep
and
post.
39 seconds to go in this game. The Hardline leads 42-35. It's 2nd and 2. Staubach drops back to pass, fires into the end zone, caught at the 1-yard line, and tackled is Corby Davidson.
Yeah, they're going to call this a touchdown because Corby Davidson was clearly going in the end zone. He was tackled by Rocket Ismail.
Corby with a real nice reception at the 1, and I'm not sure you can put points on the board there.
He had his flat. He had his shirt. Never
Hang on. Our microphones are inside the huddle of the referees right now.
The ball
I understand that, but he did cross the plane with the football.
Did he cross the plane with the football?
While the guy had this
And he
shirt,
never
did.
pulled the flag.
Yeah.
Okay, do we have a touchdown?
Yes, a touchdown.
We have a touchdown. Do we have a personal foul on top of that? Is that what you're telling me? Okay, we're going to say you had a touchdown.
Touchdown. He's pulling me out.
They're going to call this a touchdown.
Touchdown, they've called it.
They do rule on the field touchdown, so apparently they ruled that he caught the ball, obviously.
Yeah, and you know, that was a good call.
He then ran over the goal line, and then Rocket pulled him out.
Look at that tackle.
And kind of flung him to the ground.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Never even attempted to go for the flag.
You know who we haven't really heard from is Bob Mouthful of Sturm.
Is he playing tonight?
12:21 remains in the game. The Hardline now leads the Musers 49-35. Let's go down to the sideline. Sean Bass is standing by with Corby.
Well, Corby, just moments ago you're griping about officiating, then they gave you one scoring on the touchdown there.
They gave me one because I'm walking in the end zone, and Rocket, who is 50 times faster than me, grabs my shirt and pulls me back. It was a load of crap. Here's a play.
A bunch of complaining. Shut up.
Danny White with the 1st down play. Throws to the 15-yard line. It's caught by Bob Sturm, who scampers ahead across the 20. Not brought down till about the 24-yard line. Let's see if they give him the 1st down.
Yes.
Okay, here's what. Come here.
No.
We're going
I
for
believe
the
that
end
might
zone
be
here.
Bob Sturm's first
Split the
reception.
middle.
I believe it
Okay.
is.
Line up,
We're going to go deep
second
here.
in,
It's
swing
2nd
up
about
the
a
sideline.
foot for a
Split the
1st
middle. There we
down.
go.
But Danny's going to go for all of it right here.
Team Users, starting off with a low Sturm count, decide to go that way this time.
15 yards. Set, hut.
This is going to go deep.
Danny White drops back. He's looking deep. He's throwing into the end zone. Touchdown, Users! Herschel Walker with the reception in the back corner of the end zone.
Yes! Yes!
And the Musers have cut the Hardline's lead to 7.
The last time I saw this many touchdown passes in a game,
I was
the Cowboys were playing the Lions last year.
The Hardline leads the Musers 49-42, 11-13 left to play in this game. We'll be back on Sports Radio 1310, The Ticket.
All right.
With anticipation, you, Jill Beeler, walked into that video store for the very last time. For you had discovered movies on demand from Time Warner Cable. Hundreds of hit movies right in your own home without the hassle or late fees. You returned that movie and gave the video store the long wave goodbye. Ms. Beeler, you not only discovered the power to watch hit movies on your time, you discovered the power of you.
Discover the power of digital cable with movies on demand. Call Time Warner Cable today, 972-PIC-TWC.
Back inside Reunion Arena, the Cash America Quarterback Bowl, where striker Team Hardline leads Sprint Team Musers 49-42. 11 minutes and 11 seconds remain in this game. Roger Staubach back to pass across the middle and complete at the 10-yard line to one of our soldiers who's playing in the game. And it'll be 2nd down and 15 for the Hardline.
Hardline needs to keep scoring here.
Good point, Norm.
If they don't score, it allows the Musers a shot to get back in and tie this game.
Staubach back to pass, looking for Corby. Finds Corby at the 21-yard line. He's brought down at the 22.
By Johnny Williams.
It'll be 3rd and 3.
Somebody tore the N off the back of Corby's uniform, I think. It says David So.
3rd down and 3. Roger drops back, looks left, finds Drew Pearson for a 1st down. He's brought down immediately at the 15-yard line of the Musers, so a very quick, effective drive for striker Team Hardline.
Hardline keeps moving the football.
Drew Pearson clutching his heart.
I think this is the big one, Elizabeth.
1st and goal from the 15. Staubach drops back. He's looking right. He instead throws left. Finds a Jeff Staubach fumbles, and it looks like Team Musers recovered.
That's a fumble.
Ball's down. Ball's down.
How do you not have the flag? He never pulled his flag.
Flag was out. No, ball's down.
The officials signal Team Musers have the ball. So what is that, the 3rd turnover of the half?
3rd turnover of the half. And suddenly, just what we were talking about, Team Hardline doesn't score, and the Musers can knock this thing up.
Now you see on our replay that Jeff Staubach caught that ball, and the Musers attempted to get the flag. They never got the flag off, and he dropped the ball.
I'm sorry?
No, he tried to flip it to Drew Pearson.
Yeah, I thought it was an attempted lateral.
Next play.
Well, it's Musers football, and it's 1st down at the 8-yard line. They've got to get to the 25.
Set, hut.
Danny White back to pass.
Why do you say that every time?
He throws across the middle. Herschel Walker on the reception. And it's a 1st down for the Musers.
I get a sense that Donnie Dew trying to cover Herschel Walker's not going to work for the defense. I just get that sense.
Well, I tell you, Jay is jumping on that.
I'm not sure who they have that can cover Herschel Walker. What do you think?
You do the same thing, curl it, rocket, get way out there and run a post all the way to this side. All the way over. No, post. Deep post.
All right.
Deep post.
We have our microphone right in the huddle. Danny White
Deep
calling that
post to
play.
Rocket Man.
Sending Rocket Ismail down the right side. Danny White looking for Rocket.
What's the 4 seconds?
It's over the line of scrimmage.
Pump fakes once, throws into the end zone, and it's intercepted by Team Hardline.
By Dew.
Donovan Lewis with the fabulous athletic interception, diving in the back of the end zone.
What is Danny White doing?
And that was intended, I think, for Herschel Walker.
It looked intended for Donnie.
That's clearly a case where Donovan Lewis just got inside Herschel's head.
Unbelievable.
It's not a good throw when you're guessing who the intended receiver was.
So Team Hardline with the football. Roger Staubach drops back to pass. Throws to Drew Pearson.
Drew Pearson dropped it.
It's in and out of his hands. It'll be 2nd down and 25 to go. We throw it to the sideline. Sean Bass with the hero of the moment, Donnie Doo.
Donovan, a huge defensive stop. Just talk me through the play.
Well, I was trying to man the middle because Rocky was on the outside and he's fast. So I just backed up, watched Danny White's eyes, and got the pick.
Should we expect any more from you from here out, or is that it? Are you done?
Well, if they dare to test me on the left side, then sure, I'll get another pick. Why not?
Which one of Danny's eyes?
I'm done.
All right, we're done. Back up to you guys.
All right, third down for Team Hardline. They've moved it up to the 12-yard line, so it'll be third down and 13 to go.
Do you sense some deep breathing going on?
Go.
Staubach back to pass, looks left, throws left, intended for Drew Pearson, off his hand and incomplete.
Yeah, this is 4th and long here. This doesn't look good for Team Hardline.
Fourth down and 13.
Did you ever think we'd be discussing which was the worst receiver in this game, George Dunham or Drew Pearson?
4th and 13, 7 minutes to go in this game. The Hardline leads the Musers 49-42.
I'm Gordon Keith.
Hey, get Herschel out of there, Jeff.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Staubach breaks the huddle, drops back, looks, throws, complete. First down to Jason Witten on the sideline.
He knew right where the sticks were, Dan.
Coverage attempted by Craig Jr. Miller. But it looked like Witten kind of boxed him out.
Did what?
Worm. Hook.
The clock ticks away under 6:30 now to go in the game. The Hardline with a 7-point lead and the ball.
Oh,
the pass is complete to Jason Witten. He laterals to Corby, who will run ahead for another 15 yards or so before he is brought down inside the 5-yard line. In fact, he got it all the way to the 2.
Look at that. Very risky lateral by Jason Witten, but boy, did it pay off. Corby just wide open right in the middle of the field.
Jeff, handoff.
And a pretty decent run.
They're going to try to run this ball in.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a handoff to Jeff Staubach is what we're hearing.
They spotted the ball at the 3. It'll be first and goal from there. Roger drops back, passes across the middle, intended for Corby. Incomplete.
Rocket Ismail, once again, defending that. Looked like a little interference.
All right.
No, what is this?
Flags fly, and it will be interference on Rocket Ismail.
Is this a tea party?
All right, just for, we got to mark this off.
You got to allow more contact than that.
Half the distance to the goal, it'll be first down.
All right, just first down again.
All right.
They'll move it up about 1.5 yards.
First down.
So it'll be at the, let's say 2-yard line, first and goal. Staubach drops back. He looks, he throws.
Connects with his son once
again. And it's a touchdown. Roger to Jeff Staubach. And the Hardline has increased their lead to 14, 56 to 42, 5:20 to play.
Sickening, Dan, sickening.
Now the onus is totally on Musers. If they don't score here, this game is virtually over.
Well, it's virtually over anyway,
Why is
Norm.
the clock running?
The clock just continuing
Why
to
is
run.
the clock running?
Oh, Danny White mad about that.
Danny White just finding out now that it is a continuous clock and has been throughout the game. Under 5 minutes now remain in this one, and the Hardline leads the Musers 56 to 42 in this, the Cash America Quarterback Bowl 2.
Danny White back to pass.
White throws. It's complete to Rocket at the 18-yard line, and he's brought down at the 20 by
Donnie Doo.
Donovan Lewis.
All of my damn rocket sauce. All of my rocket sauce.
Problem is the clock continues to run here, and the Musers don't have this kind of time to waste.
So it'll be second down and 5.
Throw it!
Danny White looking for an open receiver. Finds one.
Oh, my
God.
God.
P1 over on the left side.
What a run.
He connects with his son at about the 15-yard line. He cuts it into the middle of the field and runs into the end zone for a Musers touchdown.
Whoa, yeah, we got us a football game.
A football what?
Game.
Oh, okay. 56 to 49. The Hardline now leads the Musers with 3:50 left in the game. It's going to be Hardline football, and the Musers need a big stop here, Norm.
Yes, they do, but Team Hardline has control of the ball and the clock. If they play this correctly, they've got 8 snaps and can eat up a whole bunch of this clock.
Staubach drops back to throw. He fires across the middle. It's complete to Jeff Staubach at about the 15. He's able to elude a couple of tacklers across the 25-yard line to, let's say, the 24. That'll be a first down for Team Hardline.
What did I tell you at the beginning of this game? What did I tell you? It's going to be a battle of the sons, and we're seeing it here tonight.
Jay, Steve.
He almost got deep pants there on that tackle.
Me?
No.
Oh.
First and goal, Team Hardline. Staubach throws left, complete to Drew Pearson, who is brought down immediately at the 18, maybe 17-yard line.
Did he catch that ball?
Yes, he did. It'll be second down, Team Hardline.
Is that the first catch for Drew Pearson?
Close.
He's had a few. We appear to have a timeout on the field. The Musers have called a timeout. We'll keep it right here. There's 2 minutes and 48 seconds to go in the game. Team Hardline leads by 7, 56-49.
And they took a timeout because Danny wanted a sandwich.
Knock the ball out. All right,
let's send it down to Sean Bass, who's standing by with one Bob Sturm.
I'm here with Bob. Bob, you haven't been a big factor today. Just take me through your mindset now being down 7 points. Can you do anything to help out?
From here? Probably not.
Right,
I'll probably need to get on the field, which it doesn't look real good for. I got in the stat book, and that's really all I care about. I mean, is winning that important?
Well, yeah, I would say it is.
Oh, okay, yeah, well, not as important as stats, though.
And again,
okay, guys, back up to you.
All right.
By the way, the only previous mention of Bob in the stat book was he had one broken finger last year.
Yeah, but he caught a pass today.
Oh, busted up by Team Musers right at the goal line. Good job.
Staubach throws intended for the elusive number 9. You guys yelled at me when I said it was Paul Simmons.
Yeah,
Do you
Paul
want to,
Simmons, I think, is a Muser, number 9.
Paul Simmons is on team.
No, that's Paul Simmons is
Hardline.
Baron Cohen.
He is.
Okay, that's for Team Musers.
No, Team Musers is Johnny Williams. I think that's J.R. Martinez, one of the soldiers.
Okay.
All right, Staubach drops back to pass. This one's complete to Jason Witten, looking for somebody to lateral it to, as that seems to be the play or the Chief Club in his bag, but it's complete at the 6-yard line.
Huge play.
How many timeouts do you get?
That'll bring up 4th down.
Good point.
And goal for the hard line at the 6.
Yeah, Danny White calling defensive plays.
Go
Look
ahead
at him
here.
out there. He spread the defense out the way he
Let's
likes
these
it.
guys out. Come on, you're out.
I don't know how many more timeouts the Musers have here.
Well,
you think Danny's in this
They're going to play man.
They've stopped
You need to be on the inside. Let Jason be on the inside and give a move like you're going to the post and just break the outside and I'll just drill it. You have 79. No, you got to clear the other guys out. Everybody go to the left. Jason's going.
They can pull this off. Musers are still in the game.
All right, 2:06 left in this game. Hardline leads the Musers 56-49. 4th and goal from the 6 for the Hardline.
I think this is going to be for Witten. He's covered.
Staubach drops back to pass, throws right side. Touchdown, Hardline.
Oh, no. Down.
Way to go.
The touchdown strike from Roger Staubach to the elusive number 79. A good, strong, hard P1. And the Hardline has increased their lead to 14 with just over 2 minutes to play.
Right on the sideline at 20 yards.
This game could be over.
The Musers have to do
Somebody
something very quickly here. Very quickly.
Rotate back in
very
now.
quickly and get a stop very quickly or it's over.
All right, Danny White looking for a miracle as he brings his troops to the line. Herschel Walker, one of the wide receivers out on the field. Danny White does not look for him, however. He finds George Dunham at the 15, who's able to scamper ahead an extra 3 yards.
Where's the 2-minute warning? They're not going to stop the clock for the 2-minute warning?
It'll be second down and 7.
I don't think they're stopping it anymore at all.
Danny White looking deep, throws deep. It's caught by Reed White. He's brought down at the 7-yard line.
But the clock is running.
Let's go.
Musers trail by 14. They need a score here. The clock is running. Under a minute 15 to go in this one.
Right there. Sand Hut.
Danny White with a shovel pass to Herschel Walker, and he is brought down after a 2-yard gain.
Costly waste of time there. A little flip that only got him about 3 yards to Walker.
Clock ticks under 1 minute now.
Wait a minute.
White drops back to pass. Looks, throws. It's caught. Touchdown, Musers. The pass caught by who other than Reed White.
Okay, defense. Need all our speed guys here.
I'm not sure that
Stay.
play was legal.
Stay, Herschel.
Herschel's
Stay,
supposed to have flags on each side. He had one in his mouth and one in his left hand.
I'm going to
They couldn't have tackled
set up to the right, and I'll just hand it off to your left. Okay?
52 seconds remain in this game. Team Hardline holding on to a 63 to 56 lead.
Gonna run the ball with DeGrego.
Staubach hands off to Greg Williams, who is brought down at the 5-yard line by George Dunham.
But the clock is running.
Really a brilliant play to keep the clock moving.
And
I believe an incompletion will stop the clock inside 2 minutes.
I believe it will, and I believe they're going to do it again.
Hook at 5 yards.
25, 24, 23 seconds left in this game. Staubach drops back to pass. He finds Corby Davidson at the 10. Corby across the 15, the 20, the 25. He spins and is tackled at the 24-yard line, but the clock is ticking down. Actually, the first down, they do stop the clock with 10.8 remaining in this game. So without a turnover and a miracle score, this game should be the Hardlines.
How about going for one for the end zone to cover the spread, Dan?
Set, hut.
10 seconds left in this one. Staubach with a pass left side to Drew Pearson. He passes it right back to Roger Staubach, who is brought down after a 3-yard gain. And this game is over. Stryker Team Hardline has defeated Sprint Team Users 63 to 56 in Cash America Quarterback Bowl 2. We send it down now to the sideline. Gordon Keith is standing by.
I'll tell you, this has been an absolutely amazing game, and I'm standing here with the winning quarterback of the game, Roger Staubach, formerly of the Dallas Cowboys. Roger, great game out there. I'm Gordon Keith of the broadcast. Hey, how are you?
That was fun.
So now tell me, is this?
I'm built for arena football.
You are. You truly are.
You get a lot of points in arena football.
Now, is this the most exciting win of your illustrious career?
No, when I was in the 8th grade, we beat Assumption. I ran the opening kickoff back in grade school, and that was the most exciting game I've ever played in.
So you beat the hell out of Our Lady of the Assumption.
Army Navy in a Super Bowl, but this was fun. We had a lot of good times.
And who did you feel was the star of the game?
I think Corby. And Jeff Staubach did well. Jason Whitwright. We had some pretty good players in our team. And my arm really felt good. Now tomorrow, for the next 2 months, I'm going to be hurting, but I actually really felt good tonight.
Yeah, you looked great out there. Drew Pearson, wasn't it sad to see the demise of Drew Pearson like that?
Well, Drew and I are in a nursing home together, so he was out too late last night. So, but he made some good catches. Drew's got his knee is a little gimpy, but he's my favorite player of all time. So.
Well, congratulations on this impressive win.
Martin. Thanks.
All right.
Thanks.
That's Roger Staubach, formerly of the Dallas Cowboys, currently of Stryker Orthopedic Team Hardline. Boys?
Team Hardline with the 63-56 victory over the Musers. And Norm, this was not expected.
Well, the new rule, Dan, that you couldn't rush the passer, put a huge amount of offense into this game. Just an enormous amount of offense. Next year, I'll bet you we score more points next year in this game.
Mike Reiner is down on the field and has a microphone. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike. We got the mic, Mike?
I believe he's trying to communicate, but we have a little bit of technical difficulty. We will check in with him in just a moment. He was just giving a congratulatory hug to the Cobra.
Hey. All right, that's a lot of fun you're having up there, Dan. Gordon Keith once again back down here on the field, here with the losing quarterback, Danny White. Danny, you just got to be painfully embarrassed.
I do?
Well, I guess not. You know, if I had your performance, Danny, I don't know if I could even be doing post-game interviews.
Oh, okay.
How much does this loss affect your feelings about yourself?
Wow. You know, I thought playing in the NFL was tough. You're pretty brutal.
Yeah, these questions are very tough, aren't they?
They're tough. But you know what? You're right. Too many interceptions. What can I say? The guys played hard. It was fun. At the end of the day, too many interceptions.
But it wasn't a lack of preparation. You came in here, you faxed in your playbook probably 3 weeks before the game. You really thought you had your team ready to win this thing.
The problem was the playbook lasted one play, and then it was wing it, you know. So the rules were a little different when I got here than what was written up to begin with.
Sorry about that.
And, you know, that's okay. But that's not an excuse for losing. You know, the bottom line is too many interceptions.
Well, I tell you, I got 2 words for why you guys lost. George Dunham. What the hell was with George Dunham dropping these balls?
George dropped a couple of balls, but you know what? Incompletions never lost a game. Interceptions lose games. And it's true in flag football, it's true in the NFL, it's true at every level of football. And, you know, Dunham could have had a better game, and hopefully we'll get another chance, but tonight was not our night.
Well, I hope you don't beat yourself up too bad about this one.
No, it was fun.
All right.
It's great to be back in Dallas.
God bless you, Danny.
All right, thank you.
All right, that's the great Danny White. We're going to do the trophy presentation here in just a moment, but I'm standing here with Junior Miller looking absolutely dejected. I don't know that I've ever seen you this low, Craig.
I don't know if I've ever been this low. It's tough to lose 2 years in a row. You know, you lose by a touchdown, you're going to be replaying the whole game in your mind for the next year.
Are you already replaying the game in your mind?
I've started. Right now we're in the first half, third series, and that was actually a pretty good catch.
Well, we don't have time for you to do the whole play-by-play of the replay in your head. Now, are you even going to sign autographs after this, or are you so disappointed that you just want to get in your Ferrari and get back to your manor?
I'm pretty disappointed, but even if we had won, I'm not really fan-friendly, so I wouldn't sign autographs anyway.
Are you at all blaming your partner, George Dunham, for those 2 horrendous drops?
You know, they hurt. There's no doubt about it. It kind of took the wind out of our sails and made us think we were a bad football team.
All right, Craig Miller, be thinking about you, pal.
Take care.
Okay. All right, now I'm heading over here. This is the trophy presentation. Their team hardline is posing for pictures. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of smiling faces, a lot of excited people. I'm going to go ahead and get in their team picture. Why not? Yeah, that's fun. Mike Reiner is holding the trophy so proudly. He's having to get a little bit of help. His upper body strength, of course, has diminished over the past few years. Oh, he got it above his head. That's always nice to see an older gentleman do that.
Woo!
Now, Mike, you can hear us, can't
Woo!
you?
Yes.
All right. Mike, now do you feel like you had any part in this victory?
None whatsoever.
All right, but you're holding the trophy high.
I am.
Yeah.
Here
All right.
I am.
Let me go over here.
It's a great world, isn't it?
It is a great world. Thank you, Mike. Mike's not exactly sure where he is this evening.
What else is new?
You know who I really want to talk to over here is Jeff Staubach. Jeff, can I have a moment with you?
Gordon.
Now, did your dad practice with you for this game?
Yes.
See, that's where I think there's an unfair advantage. I said earlier in the evening this is going to be a battle of the sons, and you and Danny's son really seem to be the key players outside of Herschel Walker and some of the other ones.
Jason Witten and Rocket Ishmael. And
okay, forget it. I didn't have a good sports point there. I was just kind of meandering.
No, we play flag football once a month still. So I run routes for him all the time.
Do you get along with your father?
Yes.
Really? Because he was bagging on you earlier when I was interviewing him.
It might be another son. Well, I'm the only son, so it might be me.
Yeah, well, all right, fair enough. All right, so congratulations, Jeff. We appreciate you coming out here and doing this. And look at this. This is nice, guys. Since it is a charity event, we are seeing the two teams mixing a little bit and shaking hands and patting each other's butts. I saw Roger Staubach go over to Danny White and cup his ample gluteus.
Gordon, is
all right,
that Jeff Staubach
I'm gonna keep moving
asking
straight for some reason.
Gordon, is that Jeff Staubach asking for his dad's autograph?
How'd you get tickets? Let me call you back.
That was Murph. Guess he got tickets to that game tonight.
Yeah, you should definitely go.
Okay, so bye.
Bye-bye.
I won't be out too late.
Yeah, me too.
Only digital cable with On Demand offers unlimited access to hundreds of new releases, classic films, and free movies instantly. Time Warner Cable, the power of you.
From strikes to slides to stolen bases, catch the action of the 2007 Fort Worth Cats on Time Warner Cable Metro Sports. Follow the Cats as they battle for their third consecutive league championship. Tune into Channel 185 or Channel 960, or catch the games on Time Warner Cable Video on Demand. Fort Worth Cats Baseball, sponsored by the Bell Group and Time Warner Cable Metro Sports.
You used to get your TV from Rabbit Ears, phone and dial-up modem from Ma Bell, and bundle was something you did in the cold to stay warm. That was before cable. They brought competition and innovation to all of those, made them better and bundled them together. So they're from one company, one low price, one simple bill. Cable competes. We win.
Stand by to cue announcer in 3, 2, 1, mic and cue.
High school football is back. All the rivalries, all the action, all the passion. And this year, no one has more high school football than Metro Sports from Time Warner Cable. With 35 games featuring more than 50 schools, the 2007 Metro Sports High School football schedule includes the most exciting matchups from across the Metroplex. Each week, crosstown rivalries and district showdowns will unfold on Metro Sports Channel 185 and on video on demand. With Thursday, Friday, and Saturday games, no one delivers more high school football more often than Metro Sports. Since August 2006, Metro Sports has been delivering extensive coverage of youth, amateur, and minor league sports in North Texas. Over 80 high school basketball games, soccer matches, and wrestling tournaments, plus baseball and basketball from UT Arlington and UT Dallas. Metro Sports is the home for the 2006 American Association champion Fort Worth Cats. It's coverage you won't find anywhere else. But Metro Sports is known for high school football. Parents, fans, and team supporters are tuning in.
As a Booster Club president and a parent and a player who's played at the highest level, I think what Metro Sports and Video on Demand and what Time Warner Cable is bringing to the table is exceptional. Having a chance to watch a game and relive that with your kid, having a chance to even actually go over what you could have done better or what you shouldn't have done or what you did well is a great opportunity. There's nothing like having family. There's nothing like being able to share those special moments.
Metro Sports is using technology to bring people together. Over 15,000 video-on-demand hits during the 2006 high school football season.
The families and the parents love that, and many times they're not able to attend the game for whatever reason, and if they know that at a later time they can flip on the TV and see their student athlete, their child, their daughter or son participating in something, I think that probably means the world to them.
The most talked about district games, rematches, and rivalries are found on Metro Sports. Committed coverage from pre-district right into the playoffs. As title or supporting sponsor, over 300,000 digital cable homes will have access to Metro Sports high school football. Each game will be cablecast on a tape-delayed basis per University Interscholastic League rules the day after it is played. All games will receive a minimum of 3 playbacks, with 1 in prime time. Sponsorship opportunities exist for the title sponsor, player of the game, and Metro Sports website. 150 weekly promos during the football season will drive viewers to Metro Sports 185. The Metro Sports printed football schedule will be distributed to participating local schools and booster clubs. Metro Sports High School Football is an opportunity to reach the local fan for 11 hard-hitting competitive weeks. To inquire about sponsorship opportunities on Metro Sports, contact Mike Hall at 469-330-5701 or Gary Underwood at 972-830-3822.
Metro Sports, your team here.
days a week on the street, trying to eat. It's a job, working the beat in the city. city heat, trying to compete. I'm thinking that